Hello everybody, here I am again playing Donkey Kong Country 2. So, in my I love a game, well, this game simply still is included in it, like I already talked about it. I already talked about it in my Donkey Kong 1 Country 1 video. So this game, it's a sequel to that game, and it plays very similar, it looks very similar to the first game, what is actually something that I like. The difference is, well, you get different enemies. No, it's a bit of a different setting. Like the levels are a bit different, and you get a bit of different gameplay elements and a different character, like you see, because Donkey Kong is not here. So you get this character with you. How the fuck do we get that? I think we need jump off, yeah, like that. So you get a bit of different teamwork in this game, but it's very nice. And I actually, again, this is a game I like. I like the soundtrack of this as well. I do like the soundtrack of the first one a bit more, but only the fuck, I can't jump. Oh, fuck you. So I like the soundtrack in the game as well. Like I do like the one in the first one a lot. Like this one soundtrack in this game that, well, I don't know the name of it, but if I talk about it, probably everybody remembers it. Like it's in like this barrel level with a lot of like these needles that you got to dodge. Well, it's a soundtrack that I enjoy a lot about this game, but in general, in comparison to the original game, does this game, like, what the fuck do we have to do here? I think we have to charge it. In comparison to like the first one, this game holds up. I have no idea what to do here. In comparison to like the first one, this game still holds up. I think it's still a very enjoyable game to play. What you probably understand, because otherwise I wouldn't make a video about it. So there are some new collectibles in this game, and like it's still a very fun game. So let's actually get over it. Yeah, it's still a fun game. So this exit thing is a bit different. Basically, you can time it out right now to actually basically get on the flag, and if you do it at the good moment or the good time, you actually get a different item. Or like you can get a balloon, or like these coins that you have, and these are new. So the first levels of these games already already show like off that this game is very similar but still different. Like these levels, it looks different, and I feel that this beginning is a lot more difficult than the original Donkey Kong Country. I think it's difficult. I actually do think that it's more difficult. Like you get these things, like all these things there are many different like elements, and what I do not know is how you actually change your character. Like, I do think you can change it, but this thing is there. Like, so the enemies look different, and it's got like a bit of this. Oh, he actually just kills you. A bit of like a pirate setting. Fuck, climb, whoop. Oh, like you see, I'm already having much more trouble with this game. And if you want somebody was good at this game, and you don't want to watch me talk about it, because I ain't. Like at Mario, I'm pretty decent. Like I can at least complete the levels in a pretty good fashion. But in this game, I just played the first one. And this game, while it doesn't control different, it just has some different things. Like Diddy Kong is just He's not that strong. Look at these enemies that they already throwing at you. Look how many there are. I mean, that's a lot. You still get these barrels, but like you see, you can actually climb these ships, like you see. And then we got like this one. Like this one kills in one shot, but not like the beetle enemies. And you can do that attack, what actually it's like sort of a flying thing. So there's also these. No, can we not actually get in the cannons? No, I thought you could get into the cannons, but I'm not sure. I haven't really played that much of this game, at least not at this, you know, day, because like a time ago, like, you know, I was already older, so I didn't grow up in this era, so to say. But it was like a friend of mine actually did have a lot of like older Nintendo consoles, and we were playing the game. And like they had this game, they had Donkey Kong Country, they had like games like Super Metroid and everything, and it was really fun with them, you know, playing these games. And like these games, I think that a lot of these games are actually much more difficult than gaming nowadays. Like I was playing some games. I was playing some games, you know, some newer games and everything, and like there are some difficult games. There are absolutely, but a lot of games are just easy, you know. You don't really like, you don't really die in these games. Like I actually have that with like something like Call of Duty. Like back in the day, I actually liked Call of Duty, but just the single player parts. But that was in the days of like Modern Warfare and like Black Ops 1. I like these single players of them, and it was fun playing these games, don't get me wrong. Like right now I don't, because I got bored of these games. Anyways, I get bored of first person shooters anyways, because like it's not that I don't like first person shooters or something like that. It's just there are so many of them. Like the same with third person shooters, like there are just, for me, there are too many of these games. And that's what makes me, you know, makes me sort of less interested in playing these games. And like when I play something like this, I have to say it's fun, it's difficult, and it's pretty difficult, and it gets more difficult as it goes on. So gradually it gets a bit more challenging. So the thing with like, I thought already that we couldn't kill that one, is like when I played these Call of Duty games, even back in the day, and I was on a fucking console and I wasn't great at them, like you didn't die a lot, and I played these games in like the hardest difficulties, like in like Veteran, and I have to say, even in that difficulty, it's not that they make the game difficult in terms of like its level design or something. They actually make the game difficult in a way that it's just like where just, you know, enemies, you know, they don't miss you, they deal a ton of damage, and you have almost no health. And that's the thing, like in these games, like I actually watched a video of, I think it was like Total Biscuit a long time ago, but he talked a bit about weapons in these games and said like, yeah, every assault rifle is like the same. It's like in sort of a way the same in gaming, and I actually was like thinking about it, and like yeah, it's true in a lot of games. Like yeah, it doesn't really matter if you get an assault rifle, like if you get an M16 or like a AK. It doesn't really matter. It's not in the long term. Like yeah, you pick it up if you don't have ammo anymore, but in a lot of these games you do get a ton of ammo, so you never have to really think about it. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to search for something like health either, because it doesn't really matter in these games. Like it just doesn't, because it may sound weird, but I actually feel that way, because like, and there's health, like I like these old school shooters, these old school first person shooters, because you get a health, you don't have a health bar. And it's not that I hate a health bar, it's more that it's something where I'm just like, you know, that your health regenerates. It just takes a lot of the uniqueness about it. Like in these games you had to search around, the levels were like maze-like, and you just had to search around for things, and gradually you would get health. And this could, you know, save you in a way, but this could also screw you up, you know. Like I felt like in something like Doom, and at least in like the normal difficulty modes. I don't mean very difficult in the hardest difficulty, but you get like a lot of so you can actually save, but not a lot of times, because this basically costs you coins, and these are quite precious because you do need them. But and like, oh, actually I spent them for nothing. Oh, that's not that good. But it doesn't really matter in that way. Like in like Doom, you can actually run around and just be a massive badass, killing tons of dudes. You can if you want, and it's fun and it works. But in something like Doom, it's just something that it's fun. And like in Call of Duty, you are, even though your health regenerates, you are not that strong when it comes to that. Like you can die in quite some shots. And that's the thing that I really dislike about these games. Is like, in one way, like it tries to have a bit of a realistic vibe to it. I'm not talking about like the newer games that are set in like a very futuristic setting, but they always have some quite like realistic ideas. Like that was something that made me like Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite when it comes to that, because it was for me unique, but it was fun. Like the setting actually was something like you could actually say, well, this could maybe, you know, in a very slim chance could happen, and like it had a bit of a realistic idea to it. And that's something that a lot of the newer games don't really have, because that's the thing what makes me not like these games, because I don't care about the story, because it's like this futuristic story, but not in a fun way. So actually about this game, so you get these puzzles where you can earn more coins with, and I mean, really, what is the first enemy we see? I think it's this one. Oh, that's not. We can actually just do it over. Is it a rat? Oh, I actually thought it said gangbang garbage. So gangplank, alien, or gangplank. I'm really bad at this puzzle because I wasn't really thinking about it, but you can actually do it over, so I think it's this one then. But we got a life here, we can do this one, but we don't have coins. But like, I'm not good at these puzzles. But like in this video, I was talking fucking about like a very different genre of games. But I got this snake, and this snake can actually, like you see, it can jump higher. And I really like the design on the snake. Yeah, I like the design on the enemies in general, on the enemies and the characters in general. But like this snake, he looks so happy, and he's hopping, and he really seems to like it. So I really like that they, for a sequel they could have just released the same game, and I think a lot of people would still like it, but they actually make some differences in it, and that's something that I think is important, because like it gives you at least a bit of variety. Like this game has some very different gameplay elements than the first Donkey Kong Country, what is actually very nice. Oh fuck, gonna make a big jump and a big jump, yeah, like that. Like I still like the soundtrack, but it feels a bit more like it's still a happy soundtrack, but just a bit more, I don't know, I still think it sounds a bit darker. Oh shit, you don't want to get hit by the bee, I don't want to get hit by him either. Can we actually just yeah, let's climb up here, we jump over No, jump. Oh shit. like all these things. Like this is. Oh fuck. This is fun. Can we jump on that? Yeah. This is fun, but also so scary. So let's just miss completely. Oh, we're falling down. Oh. It's just. It's fun to play, and I still feel it's fair. Like I think if I play this game a lot more, I would probably beat these levels much easier, but I'm not good at it. So because that's the thing in these games as well. It's like if you actually are pretty good at these games, you can really use your skill. But there's always something that I like. Like I like people who are. I like to see some videos of people like or speedrun or do something like, and I don't mean like with glitches. I actually mean. So let's just go down here then. Or actually speedrun it in like a way that they are just really good at the games. I like seeing that because I'm always like, yeah, I'm never going to be that good at this game because I won't. Like, I'm not going to be good, even though if I complete this game, what I probably will. I would still not be good at it. Okay. Yes. Oh. Oh. Like the D-pad for this controller, I like the D-pad quite a bit. Oh, I like it quite a bit, but sometimes it just feels a bit stiff sometimes. Okay, or not stiff, just not that responsive. So here we got actually, and this is also where I'm going to end it. So we got the boss fight here, like you see. So what he's going to do, well, you probably see. So he's going to throw that egg, and we just get under it. Pretty easy. And we jump on it, and he comes, and we throw it at him. And I failed, oh no, I didn't fail. Thought I died. So it's not that difficult. Like you can even do it like this, but you gotta throw it quick. Like if he comes, fucking throw that egg at him. I always liked the boss fights in these games because, you know, they sort of add some variety to it, but it's still fun to do. So I actually died. Oh. Well, let's just end the episode here. So again, I like this game. I recommend you to pick it up. And like in a lot of these videos I'm doing lately, I really like the games because I'm just picking up games that I like. I'm probably going to do some videos like I love I got, and then like I hate. No, but like something where I'm just, you know, going to talk about some games that I don't like. That are maybe bad games, but maybe just games that for my, you know, I was hyped for, and then they were not that great. Like that is a possibility that I'm probably going to do that because, well, we need some bad videos. We need bad videos. We need to talk about some bad games as well because lately, you know, I haven't been picking up many, like, you know, newer games because I don't really care about a lot of these newer games. Like, I just get bored of them, like I say, and that's why I'm going back. Like, I got my PlayStation 1, my PlayStation 2, my Wii. I got them plugged in just to play some of these older games. Like, I bought a lot of like a PlayStation 2 games in general that I haven't played. When I was like a kid, like I bought like the Silent Hill game. I got like Tony Hawk's Underground 2. These games I never played. Even Devil May Cry 1 and 2, I bought them because I never played them. And yeah, I know I still need the third one. I think is the third one on the PlayStation. I don't actually remember. I still need that one. I'm just playing some games that I actually like. I like Devil May Cry games, but I never played them in the past. And I have to say I like the first one more than the second one, but like I'm hearing bad things about the second one, but I think still the second one is a good game. I just feel a bit less like intrigued into the game. Like yeah, the difficulty is gone, but I don't like, at least I'm playing on a default difficulty. But like the first one, like the enemies are not the biggest difficulty. It's the bosses that are difficult in that game. Like I had a lot of difficulty against, like first of all you had like the spider boss. That was pretty difficult, but I was just getting greedy and taking too many hits. So I was playing a bit like, oh, you attacking Dark Souls, like, you know, slow hits, wait for him to attack, hit him once, and then, you know, that. And you got like this slimy boss. That one I found the most difficult. And for the rest, I've not completed it yet. I think I need like 4 more missions or something. But I like these bosses, and that's with Donkey Kong as well. I like these bosses. They are not too difficult, although this one is much more difficult than the boss in the first game, because you just needed to hit him like 4 or 5 times on his head and he would just do almost nothing. So thank you everybody for watching. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of my content and to stay a bit up to date, you know. It always helps me if you do that. And leave a comment, you know, saying what you think of these games, because I'm actually pretty curious.